So here is the chassis of this truck. I realized I didn't have any videos to show y'all of it, so go ahead and let y'all check this thing out. Super clean. All new distributor, fuel pump. Nice covers, wire, spark plug wire separators. All new suspension and joints and all that good stuff. All new brake stuff, brake lines. Transmission's been rebuilt, engine's been rebuilt. All new steering components. Offenhauser 2 one barrel carb intakes, so it's got 2 1-barrel carbs. It's got these really long tube headers. These things come way down. Some long runners on that thing, but nice little PVC filter. That's transmission. Got the drive shaft painted red. All new bushings back here on the trailing arms. New suspension up there. New brake setup and brake lines back here. New drums, and they're showing a little surface rust on there, but all new suspension back here. New panhard rod. Fuel tank's been relocated to under the bed instead of behind the cab. So that's been relocated. These aren't the wheels that are going to be on it, of course. We'll find some more wheels. These are just on it to keep it off the ground. But yeah, this is the chassis for that 72 C10. This is the straight 6 250 board 60 over with a comp cam. Those long tube headers, nice intake. Motor's been completely gone through. Transmission's been rebuilt. So yeah, this thing's gonna be a super cool truck. I'm over here right now picking up all the rest of the body panels for it. I've got the doors, the fenders, the hood, the windshield cowling, and just all the little pieces, all the body pieces, and all the bracketry for the pedals and all that good stuff. So, and I'm over here in the showroom looking for the core support. I thought the core support was over here. Yep, there it is, right there, heading in the back. So I'm gonna grab this core support and get it loaded up. So this boat right here is an imp, an Aztec imp, and we have another one in the other shop. This one's a park boat for it, but the other one is red on the top and then a white hull. And these boats have the same straight 6 GM motor in them. So the plan for that truck is to get it finished up and paint it like the other boat in the other shop that is this boat, but the white and the red one, and be able to pull them together, because we'll give them the same paint scheme, and then they'll have the same running in the same engine in them, and they're around the same period in history. So this is going to be a cool little project. We'll be able to pull that boat around with that truck, so it'd be a really cool little showpiece. So this is the boat that will be matching the C10 we're working on. Right now the canopy's off of it and everything, but they're going through here and doing a complete remodel on this thing. Redoing the whole interior. They had the outside gel coat already. I don't know if you can tell. That looks real good. Still got to do the top. So I get the top repainted. I'll probably end up painting that guy. So under that little cover right there is a straight 6 250, identical to the one that's in the C10, except for, of course, it's set up for marine use, so it's got marine exhaust manifolds and all that good stuff. But yeah, this will be that slick little boat getting pulled around by that C10. Got some matching wheels. But yeah, this thing will be cool once all said and done. Super, super cool. So under that little cover right there is a straight 6 250, identical to the one that's in the the C10, except for, of course, it's set up for marine use, so it's got marine exhaust manifolds and all that good stuff. But yeah, this will be that slick little boat getting pulled around by that C10. Got some matching wheels. But yeah, this thing will be cool when it's all said and done. Super, super cool. All right, so I got the shop all cleared out. I got those stands, those signs that were in here, all out of the way. Screw the TA forward and put the Ranger over there. So got a little more room in here to play around, because what we're actually about to do is we're going to bring the chassis over for this truck and get it in here somewhere, probably put it right in here somewhere, and so we can start kind of mocking stuff up and whatnot. Got the core support up there, a door right there. I kept that driver's side door down because I got to put it on and mock up this rocker panel. We got to put a rocker on this side, so got to put the door on so I can figure out how to line that guy up. And then the hood and the other door is up there on top of the bathroom. And then the passenger side door, or I'm sorry, the fenders are up on the hill back there behind the shop because they are no good. We're not going to use those. We got 2 on order. Cowling's in here, it's good. This thing's actually in really good condition. None of these things are beat up, dented, and rusted out. I mean, there's a little bit of rust, but that's where the aircraft stripper didn't get completely cleaned away, just surface rust. So that piece is good. I'm gonna get sand on it before too long, get it cleaned up. But the next thing we'll work on is getting that door on here. I need to find the hinges and get this door on here and get that rocker tacked in place and all that good stuff. So all right, so we got the back all sanded down, the corners of the cab cleaned up. So right now we're about to repair this piece. I'm gonna cut this out right here and get a patch right there. And then next, we're gonna install this rocker. I went ahead and did some blocking on it and found some high and low spots. That's gonna be next. We're gonna get this patch made, and then we'll put the door on and get that rocker lined up and go from there. So here's our next patch we got cut out. We're gonna end up doing 2 patches right here, but this one, since it's got this curve in it, it'll be easier to make this in one piece. And then we will go up here and see what we need to make for this other one. I'm also finding some other little rust holes right here. We need to repair that. And then I'm finding a little pinhole and these little rust spots on the rocker. So we're gonna have to clean those out and get those patched as well, but not too bad, not too bad. So here's our first patch cut out, and I don't quite have it bent in all the way yet, but I have it at the right length and the right size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start tacking this side around, and then I'll come in and I'll bend this in and tack it while I'm holding it in, because it's kind of got a little bit of difference. And this one's too far back and this is a little bit in, so I'm gonna adjust that as I'm welding it in. But up here and everything is all a good tight fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting that tacked in, and then we'll get this situated right here, and then we'll start making this patch up here on this flat spot. Alright, so we got this patch welded in here. I didn't weld this side because we are about to patch this area as well, all up in here. So I got this side welded, and then I welded this. Oh, got a little gap right there I need to get. But I welded down in here from the back side. So I did that from the bottom. But I'm gonna need to go back underneath and hit this little corner. And then I'll grind these welds down, and then we'll mark out what section up here we're gonna cut out. So here's the view from the bottom. This is that area right here that we just filled in. So we gotta do a little bit more grinding up here, but that's how it looks. Pretty dang good. So now we're gonna go up top and we're gonna line up what we're gonna cut out going this way, and I'll need to be wary of not cutting this brace along here. All right, so here is the patch cut out. Most of the way cut out, at least. There's a couple spot welds I need to go from the bottom and drill out. But yeah, that's the patch we're gonna do. So it's cut out, and you drill the spot welds. So I'm about to lift it up and go from the bottom, drill the spot welds, and then we'll make our template for this one. All right, so there's our patch cut out. Had to cut a couple spot welds out, a couple just popped out. Just need to straighten this line here and clean up this little corner right here, and then we'll make our template. Alright, so here's our patch welded in. About to get her ground down and go on from there. All right, so the door's on here. Got her lined up pretty well. Got our body lines matched up there and there. And our line's pretty good and uniform here. So now we're gonna raise it up and try the rocker up to it and see how it looks. All right, so we missed a spot here. This piece, I just cut some more out of it, is actually needed to line the rocker up. So it's this piece all right here that comes down with this loop. That's right now. We already had the patch here, so here's the patch. Only got to clean it up a little more, but I'm trying to get it mocked up right now as to where it needs to go. So I'm gonna have to do some work in this corner to get it to sit flat. But that's kind of what we're working with here. So I'm gonna do a little more work to try and get this lined up, and we'll get this tacked in, and then we'll be able to move on to the rocker panel.